So we are in the old house just quickly. I'm picking up some mail and whatnot, and I thought I'd do a quick tour of basically the house memories because everything is empty and clean now. So it's surreal to be back here. Like, I don't know, it feels so strange being back in this house and like driving here, knowing that we're not staying here. But yeah, I'll show you through the house. So this was the master bedroom and walk-in wardrobe. So much beautiful light in here. And then this was our ensuite, very classic. And then down the hall we had, first bedroom was our office, the guest bathrooms, and then guest bedroom 1 and 2, and our upstairs lounge room with this stunning view at the front. This amazing void which had the most nice natural light come through this house. And then if you go downstairs, again we had all of our picture wall here of our New Zealand photos. And then this was our living, dining, kitchen area. Again, huge light and windows coming through. Kitchen. This would have been our dining space. And then our outdoor dining, backyard, all the way down there. Yeah. And then through here was the garage, laundry, and then the downstairs bathroom. Someone's left the toilet open, which I don't really want to change it just in case. And then the entryway bathroom. So surreal to be back here. It is Monday morning. It is a new week. It is the start of a new vlog. Actually, I would have filmed a couple of clips I think over the weekend. But the weekend was really fun. It was actually a really good weekend. We went down to Brisbane for Saturday. So we left here at 7:30, book club at 10, clay pigeon shooting at 10. So I stopped by my parents' house, dropped Blake off so he could go with my dad, picked up my mum and sister for book club. Then we headed to that and had book club in the morning along Oxford Street, and then just went and had some brunch afterwards. And then the boys, yeah, they had clay pigeon shooting at 10 o'clock for, I think it was like 3 hours almost they ended up being there for. And then they went and had lunch. So we ended up just going back to my parents' house and letting my dog and their dog have a bit of a play date since they hadn't seen each other since we moved up here. And they've been missing each other, which was so cute. And then yeah, we went to what did we go to? Kangaroo Point, because my sister had to do some uni stuff, so me and my mum took the dogs for a walk as well and had a bit of a look at the shops there. And then just went back to their house, chilled for a little bit, caught up with everyone, stopped by the old place to pick up some mail, and we'd actually had a package delivered there like literally the day after we moved, which our neighbours luckily picked up for us. So we went and grabbed all of that stuff from them and then headed home and just chilled here for the night. Yesterday was Sunday. We had a very productive morning around the house. We have like a bunch of boxes, which as part of this video I will do a bit of a walkthrough of the house and where we're at with everything, because we kind of unpacked everything really quickly in the first, I'd say like 3 days being here, just to try and get rid of as many boxes and to get as much stuff out as possible. We sold a bunch of the boxes as well, but then have been so busy since. Like the first weekend we were here, we had a work event for Blake's company that we moved up here with. So that was like kind of half of one of the days gone, which was also the weekend straight after we moved. So we were kind of like still settling into the house and still like getting groceries and like figuring out what things are. So we didn't do much else that weekend. And then last weekend was a bit of a Saturday, kind of like had to do the general chores to just get through the week, like the washing and stuff. Because then Sunday we actually had a wedding. One of my good friends got married up here in Toowoomba. So we're out like pretty much all day Sunday. It was like getting ready and whatnot. And then, yeah, last weekend we were in Brisbane. But anyway, so yesterday morning we basically did a little bit of a reset of the house. There's still so much to tidy and clean, so I figured it's probably a good time to do a bit of a walkthrough of like the initial parts of the house. So then over the next few weeks and vlogs, once things do settle down, I'll be buying bits and pieces for the house, and I guess can show you sort of a bit more of us moving in and settling into this home. Yesterday we kind of reset the house, ordered the groceries, all of that stuff in the morning, and then yesterday afternoon we actually went to a golf simulator here in Toowoomba City. I think it was called X Golf, just to have a bit of a hit and a practice and do something fun, get out of the house, which was actually so much fun. And it was nice to, I guess, pick it up again because it has been a hot second since I have hit a golf ball. And now we're just upstairs. This is one of the living rooms, or like the media room, I guess they would have had. Just like a nice little sunroom space. But again, this is like a bunch of boxes we've got to unpack. We've got to set the TV up in here. And then this is the room that we need to get some new seating for, which we'll probably look at getting maybe like, I don't know, like a modular couch or something. It's too small of a space to get a proper like set couch up here because the height of the stairs is too short or something. Anyway, got to get some new seating for up here, unpack all of this stuff, and then we've got guest room with more stuff to unpack, another guest room which has also got all of Blake's suits in it, unpacking to do. Then we have 2 bathrooms in here, and then this is today's project. We've got the closet to put away properly a bit more, and then we've got these bags here which I need to sort out, either unpack, some of it's get rid of, some of it's throw away because it's breaking, and there's a couple of boxes of stuff to put away, so all of this I need to sort out. I think I want to put this shelving unit on that wall as kind of like a place to put, I don't know, decor bits, maybe like a candle, or maybe like our incense thing over there, I don't know. I want to move it away from the front of the window so that this side of the room is like all clear. And then we need to get some furniture for this balcony. And then the other project is to sort out my shelving in the bathroom today. So this is what I want to try and tackle this afternoon. Like this won't take too long because I kind of already have a plan. I just need to get the boxes in here. Anyway, let's pop a show on and get cracking. Like 40 minutes because at first, as much as I thought I had, let me just turn this on so it's a bit better. Yeah. Okay, so it's been maybe like 40 minutes because at first I thought I had the perfect plan for everything and like knew it was going to go and whatever, and I kept it that, but I then like second guessed myself and doubted it. Anyway, I've just finished mostly organizing my drawers in our bathroom. So we've got like little face wipe things back there, body care, face care. This is like a mixture of like hair care, aromatherapy, face masks, extra bits. Then we've got my everyday hair stuff, so just my hairbrush, hair ties and hair clips, a couple of sheet masks in here, my like little head things that go over, my fan just clocked on. Head things that go over for when you take your makeup off. My sister actually just got back from Japan and got me this new one, which is so much softer than my other ones and absolutely adorable. I think it's my favorite new one, and I'm like scared to use it because it's white. I don't want to get makeup on it, but at the same time, like, how adorable is this? This is probably going to become my new everyday hair little tie-backy thing when I take my makeup off. I always forget what they're called. Then we've got teeth whitening pouch, like my everyday extras sort of stuff, and then like, yeah, my toothbrush section. Then the next drawer down, I've still got to finish filling this in, but this is like overflow for hairstyling. So it's like hair oils, a couple of hair treatments, my dry shampoo, or like my heat gloves, styling brushes, like round brushes, wet brushes, the little claw clips, all that sort of stuff is in there for when I'm doing a bit more detailed getting ready. My Alpha Beta, Dennis Gross Alpha Beta, what are they? Peeling, the daily peel wipe things that everyone uses, or that they trended on like TikTok or something. I'm obsessed with these, so I've got a big box of those. They're down there because I don't use them daily, but I do use them like every couple of days, and they kind of just fit a bit better down there. My eyebrow dye, because I do actually dye my own eyebrows. My nail care stuff, and then my kind of like everyday makeup or more frequently used makeup situation. I do have 2 other makeup cases, which is kind of like my more, when I have a big event or I'm doing like a full-on glam look, I'll probably go into there. It's like got all the extra eye palettes and different highlights and whatnot, but this is kind of like my everyday slash, if I'm just going to dinner with friends and I'm using like regular makeup, it's here. So we've got face brushes, eye brushes, foundations, skin tints, my like kind of everyday palettes, lips, eyes, my blushes and like contour sticks and whatnot, eyelash curler. I'm sure I've got more things to go in here. I need to like figure out what else I've got. Then I'm gonna have a couple of like lipsticks here that I use more frequently, and then my lip balms and lip oils, another lip balm. I just actually got this the other day, the Laura Mercier, the Laura Mercier translucent powder, because I had run out of that. Concealers, I'm not 100% sure about how I'm storing those just yet. I actually also went to Mecca and got a new eye cream to test out. The Ren vitamin C eye cream. I originally stopped using one because I didn't really feel like I needed it, but then now that I've been in Toowoomba, my eyes have just been really dry and my skin's been really dry, so I feel like I needed this a bit more. Plus I feel like my dark circles are getting so bad, so got one of these to try out. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I actually didn't use nearly as many of these clear drawers as I thought. I've got so many left. I was gonna leave Blake's side for him when he got home, but I'm thinking, I know he wanted a couple of these. I know what he wanted to do in the top with these ones. So I'm thinking I might have a go at it, or I might just put the washing away. I've still got to tackle this palette back. Max. Don't mind him, I'll go check in a sec. But I've still got to organize this palette bag. So I'm going to do this and do the washing and then see what I'm feeling like as to whether I tackle Blake's side of the vanity now or another time. But yeah, progress is being made. We are in the wardrobe now. I have a bit of mess that's been piling up in my shelving unit. I've got some clothes on the floor to put away. I'm going to try my new white jeans, see if they fit. And then I think some of those bags are actually going to go in here. I've been not struggling, but like you can see we've got these shelving unit here, which we were going to share, but I seem to have taken over a majority of Blake's bags along here, and all of like Blake's overflow hats, clutches, sunglasses, and like perfumes. I don't love this perfume situation. I really want to find a different way to do this, but I'm not entirely sure the best solution yet, whether it's just to basically lower some of these shelves and have a bit more of a gap there so I can see more, or I'm not sure yet. Then we have like costume jewelry, Max's puffer jackets and sweaters, and sort of like random bits that we've just not put away. An extra handbag that I was using, and a clutch, extra clothes overflow, then sort of like my bigger handbags, but there's 2 rows of that. Again, you can't really see everything, so I don't love it, but I also know all the bags I've got, so I know what's in there. And then down here we did have just like my gym bag and extra things chucked in there. So I really want to make these a bit more efficient and like look a bit better, but that's not the priority right now. The priority is this stuff on the floor. I've got over here like all this random stuff I've chucked here. All of like these random things I pulled out of my handbag so that I could run out with it. I've got stuff just shoved up here, and I've got to fix it. At the moment we've got like all my dresses back here in no real particular order. Then we've got some sweaters, my shirts, which I've tried to color coordinate, some sets over here like summer sets, my golf shirts and a tracksuit. Then down here we've got more like hoodies, jeans, pants, shorts, skirts, and then like suit sets and long skirts, which again, I don't love this look, but it's also not about how it looks, it's about being practical. I think once I get more of my jeans on the other hangers and I can see a bit more down here, I might move a few things around again. But yeah, this is kind of the space we're working with. We've also got a couple of handbags up there, but it is nice to have more of my stuff in the one wardrobe when I get ready now. Everything behind me, but these are my new jeans. I have the leopard barrel leg ones from Lioness, which I'm obsessed with. I wear them so often, and I really wanted a white pair of jeans that were like just comfy every day, and I am so obsessed with these. I love the fit. So yeah, so happy with this purchase. Good morning. It is now Tuesday, the next day. I started filming, I think it was my wardrobe I was up to last night, and my camera died, and then I kind of just didn't charge it and didn't pick it up. Max, what are you doing? But it is now Tuesday morning. It is 7:30. I'm just about to start work for the day. I did sleep in a little bit. I was just so tired. I don't know why. I'm so tired today. But yeah, so last night I ended up putting all the washing away, and we got like the wardrobe put away, organized the bathroom on my side at least, and then Blake was like, oh, I want mine done, it looks so organized. So I'm gonna maybe try and do that today, we'll see. But my other project for today is probably just to make sure down here is a bit tidier, and I would like to start on the office, but that's also not a major priority because it's just me that's kind of in there, and it's just books and stuff in the boxes. But yeah, I thought I'd check in. I'm just about to make my coffee, which I've just been having black coffee lately, but I did actually get myself some vanilla almond milk and some oat milk, so I might actually be able to make my, let me see, does that go there? And it's a little bit low. If I put you there, it's kind of better. Yeah, I actually got myself some vanilla almond milk and some oat milk this week. Now I'm going to make myself a coffee. I'm thinking maybe a vanilla almond latte with maybe some honey or something. Maybe make it a bit fancy today because I'm so tired. But either way, it's flashing again, so I really do need to put you on charge. And yeah, I will check in a little bit. It has been a day. I'm just sitting in the parking lot, so don't mind me if I'm like looking around because I've not actually done this before, where I've been in public where everyone can see me and put out the camera because I'm in my car. But I just stopped by Starbucks because I have had a day. My laptop, like, I got the blue screen of death, and like where it had all the stripy lines go through it, and then the screen went black, and so I haven't been able to work properly. And then we've been trying to figure out how to get me one since I no longer live in Brisbane. So I ended up getting me one from Officeworks, which I've just picked up click and collect. And then there was a whole thing with Max on our walk this morning, and it's just been a day. And like I thought I was going to get all this stuff done, be super productive. I even wrote myself like a full-on list of everything to do for work today, so I like had my list and I could make it all happen, but it's just not gone that way. So I thought I would treat myself, got a little Starbucks. I thought I would try Rachel Ottenreith's Starbucks order because I always go and I feel like I panic order and half the time don't actually like what I've actually got. So I thought I would try this one. So I got the Grande Iced Americano with 3 pumps of white mocha and cold foam vanilla, or vanilla cold foam. So here is a live taste test. I have not tried it yet. Oh my god, that actually is really good. This is like a treat yourself coffee. Could do with more ice. Next time I might ask for more ice. But this is definitely worth it. Yes, but anyway, so I'm on the other side of Toowoomba at the moment, basically just picking up stuff. I had a bit of a look in a house shop here while they were finding my laptop, and I was hoping to buy some stuff, but instead I got some really cute ideas for bits and bobs that I think I want. I just need to finish a few other areas before I can actually buy any furniture or decor. But I got some nice ideas, took some photos of some things that I would like to keep my eye on, and then now we're gonna head home, have my Starbucks. I've got to set up the new laptop, and then at 3:30, I think it is, I've got my, let me double check that actually. Yeah, at 3:30 I've got my appointment with my tax accountant to get my tax sorted for this year. I thought I should just get it out of the way this year and get it done early. Early, it's like August, but early for when I would typically do it, and it's always the thing I put off. But anyway, so I've got that at 3:30, and then I'm gonna go to the gym probably like 4:35ish, hopefully 4:30. And then I think Blake's actually got a last minute dinner tonight, so I think it could just be like a nice night in with Max by himself. A little solo night in where I'll probably do a bit more organizing or just potter. I need to plan my outfits for Sydney actually. That's might be what I do tonight, is when I get home from the gym I'll have a shower and try on my outfits, because I thought I had an outfit in mind which meant I would have had to have ordered a new blazer or blazer dress to make the outfit work, but classic me hadn't looked in my wardrobe, and as I've got nothing to wear, I thought of this outfit, which I still really want, but I think I can make potentially an outfit work with 4 other things I've got. Like I've got 4 other ideas now that I've actually looked in my wardrobe of stuff that means I wouldn't have to buy anything new. So hopefully one of them works. If not, it's probably too late to order it now, so I'm either going to have to order it express to her house or find somewhere in stock either in Sydney or in Brisbane for me to go via and pick up on the way either to the airport or to her house on Friday when I'm in Sydney. But either way, I might have a look at that tonight so I can sort that out and like pack, or at least have an idea of packing, because I'm doing carry-on because I'm going to do staff travel down there. So I need to pick my flight and also pack my carry-on and make sure everything fits, but I need to make sure all my outfits go together so I don't have to take too much. Anyway, I'm sure for a lot of people, like, what, 2 nights, 2 days-ish? Well, 3 days, but I'm flying home Sunday morning, so it's more like 2 full days. But I'll be wearing an outfit on the plane on Friday anyway, so it's like 1 day's worth of outfit. Isn't that hard to plan? But for me, I'm a serial overpacker. I like to have options, so I want to have this one super planned out, super organized, so it's just easy and I'm not lugging too much stuff around. So we'll go home and do that tonight. But this is really good. Highly recommend. But yes, let's get back to today. It's also already 3 o'clock, and like it's taken me 2-3 hours to sort out my laptop since it first started crashing. At first it was just the lines and I was like, yeah, I can work through this, I can figure this out, like I've got too much to do. And then all of a sudden the screen just went black and it was like, no, you're done and I've got too much to do. So now that I can do that, I'm going to set up my laptop when I get home and yeah, get cracking on and hopefully turn this day around. But I honestly, at this point, it's 3 p.m, don't think I'm going to. I managed to move a couple of meetings that I thought I had, mostly internal ones, which will be good, so it gives me a bit more time tomorrow. And I'll probably just start extra early and work a bit later tomorrow to make up for the time. But we'll go home, set this laptop up, do whatever I have to do to finish the day off, and then I think we're just going to try and end this day out as best as possible now, turn this day around with some nice solo night in vibes, packing, planning, gym, get a good workout in, you know. Turn the moods around.